Hi guys, welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 8th of September 2019. So we're going to do a quick overview of EURJPY. Um, EURJPY. My brain's gone numb. For the pair that we're tracking. So if we just jump over to the weekly, as you can see, I've noted this level down here at 114.85, which is where I'm expecting price to go. When we look at the daily, as I mentioned before, you see this 2-bar lift and you think, oh, this is nice. Price could potentially be reaching for something higher. But we just take a step back again and we remind ourselves of that question that I said. It's not a question but a statement. Price is always reaching for something. Okay, our job is to figure out where it's reaching, what it's reaching for. Now again, sounds like a retarded thing to say. God, if it's not God, but forgive me for saying it that way, but it sounds like a pretty silly thing to say. It sounds like an obvious thing to say, but it really isn't, because anybody can have a bias. We can say higher prices, lower prices, bullish, bearish, and as I said in the first video, these are terms that, or words that I try not to use in my trading, because you can attach too much emotion to these things and you get married to an idea. The idea for me, when I'm looking at a chart, is I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense, okay, based on structure, based on the order flow, based on the way price is moving, based on the stop runs, for example, based on the structure of price, the shallow pullbacks, the way the wicks are forming, the tails, the way price starts to accelerate around certain levels. So for example, just to give you an idea, and this is a very brief overview, but you can see we had a high up here. Price starts to accelerate there, then it starts to grind. I mean, look, things like this I noticed, and over the years I've started to incorporate these things into my trading, try and figure out what's going on. Why is price doing these things? So you can see we had a really nice, an aggressive, sharp, acceleration of price here. Okay, but then it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, okay, to erase this one move, and then it, again, it starts to accelerate slowly there, and then bang, you get that nice acceleration. Then again, look at all this time it takes to just erase this bar. Then it grinds. You get sort of semi decent bars, 3-bar lift, and it's not. I'm not just pointing out the down moves. I'm just that they're more aggressive. I'm just saying, these things make sense. You get a gap here, you get some tails here. You can see that there was a stop run just there, for example. Okay, this matters. And as you start to grind to the downside, you can see this low right here was not taken on that first initial pop, but then you start to get small sideways action instead of a move higher. This is an indication that price is indeed going to go down and take out both liquidity pools, and so on and so on and so on. And I go through all of this to arrive what hopefully is a very informed, educated, I won't say risk-free, but minimized risk, objective look at where I think price is going to go. And once I've arrived at that, then I can start looking at the lower time frames for a potential trade. But when you look at the daily like this and it looks good and you're thinking, oh, it could potentially be going higher, if you just jump over to the weekly again, you can see, we know prices price is always reaching for something, right? And as you can see, we had a really nice aggressive bar down. It takes out the low here, right? I call them bars sometimes, guys, so you just have to forgive me. Candles, bars, whatever. But then we had a nice pop-up, rejection. Nice pop-up, rejection. Move lower. Okay, nice pop-up, rejection. Okay, so this is the first week where it's maintained its up move. Okay, but what do I want to see going forward now? As I said, I am not changing my bias. Okay, I'm not changing my idea. Okay, just because it started moving higher. I'm not looking for anything higher. I'm looking for 114.85 to get tagged. That's the only thing I care about, right? Because everything that I've looked at shows me that price should be going down to 114.85. Okay, and until I see something spectacular, nothing's going to change my view. So with that in mind, what do I want to see going forward? What are we looking for? We're looking for reasons to confirm that the 114.85 is indeed still in play. Okay, so we have the idea, we know it's there. Now we just need to wait for confirmation. On the weekly, it would be nice, for example, if we get maybe it happens like this. Maybe we get a weekly open today, starts to grind higher a little bit, rejects a little bit. The following week starts to grind lower a little bit. The following week, and then we get, slowly starts to grind towards this level, and then as it starts to grind towards this level, we can start to pay attention. We jump down to the lower time frames and we look for a run into the 114.85 level, but this may take weeks and weeks and weeks to form. In the interim, there's nothing we can do. We just have to be patient and wait. Okay, I noted these upper levels up here on the weekly. and I'm on the daily now, but on the weekly, these upper levels up here that I was saying potentially if price does eventually grind up there, I don't think it will, to be honest. But I want these levels up here, these these areas, for the sake of the videos that I'm doing and the and what I'm posting on the Forex Factory thread, so people can see, if price does get there, what happens, right? Because they're levels of interest. But like I said, the 114.85 for me is still in play, and it's just a question of being patient now and waiting, for price to do its thing. So in the meantime, I'm going to obviously post this on the Forex Factory thread. I will do another brief overview tomorrow after the market comes close to closing. So we'll see what Sunday does. We'll see what Monday does. And I'll put something out there on Monday. And we'll continue to track this on a daily basis. Like I said, it won't always be videos. If I can do a video, I'll do a short video. This one's a little bit longer than normal because it's a Sunday and I have a little bit more time. But I'll put something out there on a Monday, and then a Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And we'll continue to track price. We'll continue to track price with the idea, okay, that the 114.85 level is, indeed in play. And this is where the draw on price is. All right, guys. So we'll leave it at that. I'll get this posted now, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. In the EURJPY update, and if there's anything else of interest, I'll post that as well. All right, guys, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.